Hello everyone. Today we're going to do something practical. So think of a time when you felt mentally exhausted, tired, or just felt low and unhappy. It could be a specific habit, a belief, a person, a situation, or just entering a space that made you feel very heavy. Pause the video for a minute and list all the things down that come to your mind. Now, think of a time that made you feel happy, that lifted your mood up when you were feeling low. It could be a habit, a belief, a person, a situation, a relationship, or even just entering a certain area or a space that lifted you up, that made you feel more at peace. Pause the video for a minute and list all the things down that come to your mind. What you've essentially done is identified your biggest energy drainers and your biggest energy lifters. It's very important that you're aware and that you're conscious of what really puts you down, makes you feel low, versus what really lifts you up, makes you feel more at peace, more happy. Now ask yourself, are you a person who feels happy most of the times, or are you a person who feels out of sorts, who feels low, who feels tired, depressed, or gets into that loop of overthinking and you just feel unhappy and you don't even know why? Think of yourself as a pendulum. On one side are your energy drainers, and on the other side are your energy lifters. If you are someone who feels low most of the days or most of the times, it's because there is an imbalance of energies. It is because your pendulum is swinging more on one side. So, for instance, if you're someone who feels low because you've spent too much of time at your work and you're not able to dedicate time to your family, or if you have spent too much of time with your friends and that you have no time for yourself, for any mental well-being, or even dedicating it to your health. Or if you're someone who gets into the loop of overthinking and thinks too much about the future, if everything will be right, or you're stuck in the past where you're filled with some guilt, some regret of a certain situation that shouldn't have turned out the way it did, and that you're not able to let go of certain things. You still have a little bit of grief within you. Or it could be that you're spending time with a person or you're in a relationship that drains you out. Could be anything at all. Now, if you're going to focus most of your time and attention on all of the things that drain your energy out, you will feel out of balance. You will feel inwardly conflicted because your pendulum is completely swinging on one side and is not centered. So the next time you feel that way, you feel low, you feel not at ease, make sure to get this list out, to focus more on your energy lifters. It could be going out for a walk, taking some fresh air, talking to someone who lifts your mood up, who lifts your energy up, or it could be even going to a certain space, or let's say a meditation area, or even a holy space that just makes you feel at ease. Could be anything at all that you've identified in that list of energy lifters. It will make sure that more often than not, you will be more of a happy person rather than getting into that loop of overthinking. It is very important that you stay calm and centered when there is chaos outside, when everything outside is not in your control. Your mind should be in your control. And I would highly recommend that you also follow some spiritual practice. Could be even starting with 5 minutes every morning, 5 minutes before you sleep, so that your default mode is to stay calm and centered when things outside, when things around you are not great. I hope that helps, and thank you so much for watching.